I said after last game
Ugh.
that he was going to be moving Thompson to the starting lineup. I actually like him with the second unit now that I've seen it for a few games. I'll surrender on that one. Yeah, because the upside of Rob's ball movement with the starting unit and how good they've been able to get defensive rotations and all that stuff with the bench guys in, that's the right fit for both of them. You know, Thompson's been really good with the bench. I thought Rob was fantastic with the starters tonight, plus 17. Just the right center rotation. They got it hammered down, mixing Grant a little bit there at the 4 when needed. And I think Brad Stevens has found his rotation. You know, Fournier will be mixed in with that bench group when they get back. It was just a nice fluid rotation that allowed them to dominate Denver's bench.
Before I make Bobby say that one more time, because I want everybody to hear it again, I do want to tell everybody about our sponsor, Locker Room. And again, I know a lot of people are using this app and they're going in there and they're talking to people, but this is a direct sponsor of ours, okay? We are in business with Locker Room, and it is super important to us that you join us after, not just because like I said, it's good for us, but we love having you. It's been fun. We've done it 3 games now. We've been packed up over 100 people each time. We want to get those numbers up. We've heard from a ton of you. You're extremely active in the chats. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your voices. So download it at the iOS store. We know there's an issue with Android, but that's going to be fixed soon, we believe. So download it, iOS, and join us afterwards. We'll be putting a link in the chat. We'll trickle over there. We'll chat with you in a little bit. It is Sunday, so we'll keep this game on the shorter side, and then we'll head over to Locker Room. We'll chat a little bit, and we'll let everybody go on their way and enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoons. Maybe catch the 18th, last couple of holes of the Masters. We'll see. Or do both. Well, whatever it is. But yeah, Bobby, you were saying something about Tristan Thompson, second unit, and John, you're right. I can't remember.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I think that's the right fit. And now I want to throw this at you guys too. What are we at? April 11th now? The Celtics are the 5th best defense in the NBA since April 1st, since April got started. So some of these trends we're looking at, whether it's Tatum being a 50, 40, 90 guy this month, their defense turning it up, they're starting to extend now, about midway into the month. And we're seeing really encouraging trends with this team. They have the 4th best net rating in basketball this month. I mean, they've just been a different team since the calendar flipped, and it's been about getting different guys back. It's been about finding their rotations, obviously inserting Rob into the starting lineup now. I think, what are we talking about now record-wise since that happened? 6-3 or something like that?
Rob?
Yeah, and he missed one of those games.
Or something
I think it's 8-2.
Yeah, 8-2. So, they found their rotations. I was tossing around that Thompson thing for a few games, so I'm going to surrender on that one. What they have right now is going to be what works.
Well, I mean, look, things will change a little bit when Fournier comes back too, and that's going to make a huge difference. But yeah, I mean, I think Tristan rolling. Look, I think that's what I'm not beating a dead horse on it. I think we thought Rob's potential and playmaking ability unlocks potentially the offense a little bit with that first unit. That's what you want to see. But then you need, again, when you didn't have those couple of games, when Tristan was out and Rob was on an island by himself, and we're sitting here trying to talk ourselves into Cornette and Wagner, I mean,
no one was talking themselves into Wagner.
I feel like some people were, but
preseason vibes.
I feel like some people, right? It was like Vegas League vibes, preseason vibes. Yeah. I don't know.
We might have something here.
But I mean, the value of Tristan, we've been saying about it even early in the year when I was saying he deserves the 3rd most minutes behind Tyson Rob. It was, you still need that guy. You need that banger. You need a guy to come in there and do what he does. And it's perfect. You're right. I love it in there in that second unit, energy off the bench. It's a perfect bench player, right? In fact, both he and Smart are perfect bench players, but the Celtics are just too imperfect to be able to have, Smart not start for them right now. But you love guys like that who just come in and up that energy, and so Tristan absolutely has been great in that regard there. And again, when Fournier comes back, I think that unlocks things a little bit better. Josue, we haven't heard from you at all, buddy. So
I was gonna say, no, just let me get right in here. I love how that puts a huge smile on John's face, because I give you credit, John. You've been asking for this since, I don't know, about Christmas time, right, guys? This team needs 2
last Christmas
centers, just 2 solidified centers, and everyone else plays whatever's left behind, whatever garbage time minutes is left. This team needs to be in the stretch, because Robert Williams that's going to help him progress. And here we are. I mean, 2 months or 3 months, whatever it was, since Robert's been getting significant minutes, but it was always not, consistent. Now without Daniel Tice on this team, it's crystal clear. But we're seeing the results, and I think for those couple of games where people are like, well, what happened to Robert? He's not doing what he was doing before. I think it's easy to overlook things when he's not, throwing down alley-oops every other play. Again, I feel like teams have zeroed in on him and they've rattled him a bit from that aspect of the game. But you look at the box score, double machine, affecting the game, especially down the stretch, especially in those moments when the Celtics really need him. I mean, all of that attitude that we saw when he got that dunk. Well, credit to Jason Tatum, of course, for getting that steal. But that's the kind of energy that the starting unit is going to always need down the stretch, regardless of what the box score looks. And look at this box score today. Was it 10 and not double, but 10 and 8.
He was 10 and 8, 2 blocks.
26 minutes, couple of blocks. But again, that him with that starting unit, there's a big difference for me, for sure.
Right. His bad games are like good games of old. Like we saw that little dip, and I was worried because I really did, and we were joking that Embiid broke him, but he really looked like that game shook him for a couple of games.
After that game, right?
Yeah, he did not look right. He didn't even look right for part of the beginning of this game.